Tarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Wishing everyone a very happy Ekadashi. Continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam this morning from Canto 9, chapter 18. Just heard yesterday. Sharmishta, king's daughter, Devyani, Shukracharya's daughter, their friends, then the palace gardens, along with their other friends. Very beautiful garden. Come across a reservoir in the lake, so they start bathing. Then they see Lord Shiva and Parvati Devi on the bull approaching. So then they're quickly getting dressed. So reading on. Sharmishtha Nati Vaso
Sharmishta Jana
Sharmishta
Vaso
Ajanati Vaso
Guru Putriya Samavyayad
Guru Putra
Guru
Samavyayat
Putriyaha Samavyayat
Sviyam Matva Prakupita
Swiyam Matva
Suyam Matva
Prakupita
Prakupita
Devayani Dam Apravid.
Devayani Tam
Devayani
Abravi
Idam Abravi.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sharmishtha unknowingly put Devyani's dress on her own body, thus angering Devyani, who then spoke as follows. So they were in a hurry, Lord Shiva and Parvati Devi were there. So Sharmishta is by mistakenly, she's worn Devyani's clothes. Aho nirikshayatam asya
Aho Nirikshayatam Asya
dasya karma hi asampratam
Dasya Karma
Dasyaha Karma Hi Asampratam
asmadharyam dratpati
Asmadaryam Drittavati
Asmadharyam Dritavati
shuniva havir advare.
Shuniva Havir
Shuniva
Advare
Adhare.
Oh, just see the activities of this servant maid Sharmishta. Disregarding all etiquette, she has put on my dress just like a dog snatching clarified butter meant for use in a sacrifice. Wait, Sharmishta is whose daughter? Let's see.
she's the maid servant, right?
Sharmishta is
Shukracharya Ji's. Shukracharya Ji's.
Devyani. No, Sharmishta is the Vrishvaparva's
Is the
daughter,
king.
king's
Shukra.
daughter. And Devyani is
Really?
Shukracharya's daughter. That's what Sukadev Goswami is writing here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wow.
so
So Devyani is the princess.
Devyani is Shukracharya's daughter. Sharmishta is the princess.
Is the princess. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we are seeing here. Shukracharya's daughter is Devyani. That's right. Okay, we were on text 10, I think. Is it? Yeah, so Sharmishta is the princess. She has unknowingly put on Devyani's dress, and Devyani's become upset. And she's like, oh, just see the activities of this servant maid Sharmishta. Disregarding all etiquette, she has put on my dress, just like a dog snatching clarified butter meant for use in a sacrifice. So Devyani is really upset. Yer idam tapasa shrishtam.
idam tapasa shritam
mukham pumsa parasya ye
mukham pumsah parasya ye
dharyate yer iha jyoti
dharyate ye iha jyoti
shiva pantha pradarshitah
Shivah pantah pradarshitah
yan vandanti upatisthante
yan vandanti upatishthante
lokanatha sureshvara
lokanathah sureshwarah
bhagavan api vishvatma
Bhagwan api Vishwa Atma
pavana sriniketanah
Pavana Sriniketanah
vayam tatrapi bhagavah
Vayam Tatrapi Bhagavah
शिष्योऽस्यान पितासुरः
Shishyosya Pitasuraha
अस्मद्धार्यं धृतवती
Asmadharyam Dritavati
शूद्रो वेदम् इवासति
Shudro Vedam Ivasati.
We are among the qualified brahmanas who are accepted as the face of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The brahmanas have created the entire universe by their austerity, and they always keep the absolute truth within the core of their hearts. They have directed the path of good fortune, the path of Vedic civilization. And because they are the only worshipable objects within this world, they are offered prayers and worshipped, even by the great demigods, the directors of the various planets, and even by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Super Soul, the Supreme Purifier, the husband of the Goddess of Fortune. And we are even more respectable because we are in the dynasty of Brigu. Yet, although this woman's father, being among the demons, is our disciple, she has put on my dress, exactly like a Shudra taking charge of Vedic knowledge. So we can see here Devyani, she's really upset and she's like, oh, I'm a Brahmana, and you're just a Kshatriya and you've taken my clothes. So, evam shipantim sharmishta
Epam Shipantim Sharmishta
Guru Putrim Abhashata
Guru Putrim Abhashata
Rushashvasanti Urangiva
Rusha Shwasanti Urangiva
Darshita Dashta Dachada.
Darshita Dashtadaschada.
Sukadeva Goswami said, when thus rebuked in cruel words, Sharmishta was very angry. Breathing heavily like a serpent and biting her lower lip with her teeth, she spoke to the daughter of Shukracharya as follows. So Devyani is upset. Sharmishta, you stole my clothes, and she's speaking very harsh words to her. Now, of course, Sharmishta has gotten also ignited. She's gotten very angry. Atma vritam avigyaya
Atma Vritam Avigyaya
kathase bahu bhikshuki
Kathase Bahu Bhikshuki
kim na pratikshase smakam
Kim na Pratikshase Smakam
grahan bali bhujo yatha.
Grihan bali pujo yata.
Grihan Bali.
You beggar, since you don't understand your position, why should you unnecessarily talk so much? Don't all of you wait at our house, depending on us for your livelihood like crows? Crows have no independent life. They fully depend on the remnants of foodstuffs thrown by householders into the garbage tank. Therefore, because a Brahmana depends on his disciples, when Sharmishta was heavily rebuked by Devyani, she charged Devyani with belonging to a family of crow-like beggars. It is the nature of women to fight verbally at even a slight provocation. As we see from this incident, this has been their nature for a long, long time. We have seen also, right? Sometimes just for no reason, two friends may just start like really getting upset at each other. The reason may be small, could be overlooked or could be managed, but somehow because the words used are very unpleasant, so then things can escalate. Evam vide superushe
एवं विदे सुपरुषे
एवं विदः सुपुरुषः
Shipta Shipva Acharya Sutam Satim
शित्वाचार्य सुतां सतीं
वाचार्यं सुतां पतिं
Sharmishta Prakshipat Kupe
शर्मिष्ठा प्राक्षिपत्कूपे
Vasash Vasaschadaya Manyuna.
वासश्च आदाय
वासदाय
मन्युना
मन्युना
Using such unkind words, Sharmishta rebuked Devyani, the daughter of Shukracharya. In anger, she took away Devyani's garments and threw Devyani into a well. Tasyam Gatayam Swagraham
तस्यां गतायां
तस्यां
स्वगृहं
गतायां स्वगृहं
Yayatir Mrigayam Charan
ययाति
ययाति
मृगयां
मृगयां
चरन्
चरन्
Prapto Yatra Chayakupe
प्राप्तो
प्राप्तो यत्र
यदृच्छया
छया कूपे
कूपे
Jal Arti Tam Dadarshaha.
जलार्ति
जलार्थी
तां
तां
ददर्श
ददर्शः
After throwing Devyani into the well, Sharmishta went home. Meanwhile, King Yayāti, while engaged in a hunting excursion, went to the well to drink water and by chance saw Devyani. So Sharmishta had also got angry at Devyani. She took all the clothes from Devyani and threw her in the well. And now Maharaj Yayāti is come there. He's hunting. Kings used to go hunting. He's thirsty. He's come to the well to drink some water and he's seeing Devyani in the well. Dattva swam uttaram vasas.
दत्त्वा स्वम् उत्तरां वासस्
Tasye raja vivasase.
तस्य राजविवाससे
Grihitva panina panyam.
गृहीत्वा पाणिना पाणिम्
Ujjahara daya paraha.
उज्जहारादया परः
Seeing Devyani naked in the well, King Yayati immediately gave her his upper cloth. Being very kind to her, he caught her hand with his own and lifted her out. He's giving her his own upper cloth, and then he's bringing her out of the well. Tam viram ahoshanasi.
तं वीरम् आहो ओशंसि
Prema nirbharya gira.
प्रेमा निर्भरया गिरा
Rajam swaya grihito me.
राज्यं त्वया गृहीतो मे
Pani para puranjaya.
पाणिः परपुरञ्जय
Hasta graho paro mabhut.
हस्तगाहो परो मा भूत्
Grihitaya hime.
गृहीस्थाया त्वया हिमे
Isha krito vira.
एष ईश कृतो वीर
Sambandho no na paurushaha.
सम्बन्धो न पौरुषः.
With words saturated with love and affection, Devyani said to King Yayāti, O great hero, O king, conqueror of the cities of your enemies, by accepting my hand, you have accepted me as your married wife. Let me not be touched by others, for our relationship as husband and wife has been made possible by providence, not by any human being. While taking Devyani out of the well, King Yayati must certainly have appreciated her youthful beauty, and therefore he might have asked her which caste she belonged to. Thus Devyani would have immediately replied, We are already married because you have accepted my hand. Uniting the hands of the bride and bridegroom is a system perpetually existing in all societies. Therefore, as soon as Yayati accepted Devyani's hand, they could be regarded as married. Because Devyani was enamored with the hero Yayati, she requested him not to change his mind and let another come to marry her. So she is very attracted to Yayati, and she's like, Oh, well, you held my hand, so now we are married. Any comment?
And actually, he was just saving her, right?
Yeah,
Taking her out of the well. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, he was just taking her out of a well, off the well, and then she's like, Oh, well, you held my hand, and so now we are married. Yad
Strong,
idam
I
ko
think she's strong-headed.
strong-headed.
Because
Yeah,
like she wants to do what she wants to do. See?
yeah, certainly appears that way.
Like we see that no Brahmin qualities she had. She was a Brahmin daughter, but like no Brahmin quality. How she used, like how she got really angry and she used the bad words.
Yeah, a friend just wore the clothes by mistake,
Yeah,
like it was an accident, and
I mean, yeah, that was quite rude.
yeah,
And
like
she's a Brahmin daughter. I don't know, like, is it okay or this wasn't okay? Because like it's okay. We see that how we have read that they were friends also. I mean,
friends, that's a good friend.
shocking.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Yad idam kupa magnaya.
Yet idam
Yeah,
kupa
idam
magnaya
upamignaya
Bhavato darshanam mama.
bhavato
mama
darshanam mama
Na brahmano me bhavita.
na
na
brahmano
brahmano me
bhavita
bhavita
Hasta graho mahabhuja.
hastagraho mahabhuja
mahabhuja
Kachasya barhas patyasya.
kachasya
Kachasya
barhasa
bharhasya
patyasa
pratyasya
Shapadyam ashapam pura.
shapatam yam
tapadyam
ashapam
ashapam
pura.
pura.
Because of falling in the well, I met you. Indeed, this has been arranged by Providence. After I cursed Kacha, the son of the learned scholar Brihaspati, he cursed me by saying that I would not have a Brahmana for a husband. Therefore, O mighty armed one, there is no possibility of my becoming the wife of a Brahmana. Kacha, the son of the learned celestial priest Brihaspati, had been a student of Shukracharya, from whom he had learned the art of reviving a man who has died untimely. So Shukracharya, we heard, that he knew this, how to bring back people to life, like he was bringing back all the demon soldiers to life, and also Bali Maharaj. So Kacha is the son of, Brahaspati, and he's gone to Shukracharya to learn this. This art called Mrita Sanjeevani. Mrita Sanjeevani was especially used during wartime. When there was a war, soldiers would certainly die untimely, but if a soldier's body was intact, he could be brought to life again by this art of Mrit Sanjeevani. This art was known to Shukracharya and many others, and Kacha, the son of Brihaspati, became Shukracharya's student to learn it. Devyani desired to have Kacha as her husband, but Kacha, out of regard for Shukracharya, looked upon the Guru's daughter as a respectable superior and therefore refused to marry her. So then Kacha is the student of Shukracharya. Devyani, daughter of Shukracharya, she saw Kacha, she liked him, she wanted to marry him. But Kacha is thinking, no, she's my Guru's daughter, She's she's she is worthy of all respect. She's superior to me. So that's why he refused. So Devyani angrily cursed Kacha by saying that although he had learned the art of Mrit Sanjeevani from her father, it would be useless. So she's gotten upset. Oh, why you refuse to marry me? She's cursed them. Oh, you learned this, but you won't be able to use it. When cursed in this way, Kacha retaliated by cursing Devyani never to have a husband who was a Brahmana. Because Devyani liked Yayāti, who was a Kshatriya, she requested him to accept her as his bona fide wife. Although this would be a pratiloma vivaha, a marriage between the daughter of a high family and the son of a lower family, she explained that this arrangement was made by providence. So Devyani, she's liking Yayati. She wants to marry him. She's also saying, see, it's the will, it's destined that somehow I was also cursed, that my husband is not going to be a Brahmana. See, you're a Kshatriya. So this is going to be, we heard before, there was Pratiloma and Aniloma. Aniloma is when Brahmana man, Kshatriya girl. So that was more common. But if Kshatriya man and Brahmana girl, Pratiloma was not very common. But she wants to marry Yayati now. Did you all want to add anything?
What do we say? Is this providence?
Providence, yes. Somehow it's destined, right?
Destiny, yeah.
She's also cursed in this way. She's now somehow in the well. He's also come there. Somehow he's come there.
But just one thing, that I think that she wanted to marry because she was after Kutch also,
Mm-hmm.
right? She said
Yeah,
no.
she was desiring to marry. Yeah.
Yeah, she just had a very deep desire to get married, because then she approached Kutch also, because he was a Brahmana, right? Because he was Brahaspati's.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a
So
Brahmana.
yeah, so she just had a deep desire to get married.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
But wow, like what a character! Like
Lusty. Lusty desire. No, I don't know.
But it's natural for a
I don't
young
know. I mean,
girl.
we
It's
will read
natural
about
for a
it.
young girl to
No, for
have
young girl, yeah.
wanting to
That
marry.
time, yeah,
But
to get
certainly
married,
she
yeah.
does have a temper. She
Yeah.
certainly does have a temper that,
Because she just cursed. She just
yeah,
cursed, you know. Okay, if you're not going to
yeah,
marry me, and then like he explained in a very nice way that, listen, like, you're my guru's daughter, so I can't marry you. Like, people have that kind of principles in life. So maybe he had, and she's angry. And she cursed.
Yeah, and she just
So,
said, "Oh, whatever you learned now, you can't even use it.
yeah,
It's
Well, you
useless."
said, yeah.
my God. Yeah.
So we'll continue reading tomorrow. Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Yeah.
jai.
Jai.
Shla Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Bhakta
Jai.
Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.